guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mavish and I'm here once again, and you're here once again if you watch me regularly. And I am here with the October vlog, which a lot of you people are calling Wicktober or Spooktober, but I am gonna call it October because my TBR for October is not very distinct. So there's no distinction between spooky books or Victorian classics. It's I don't know, it's just a random pile. And this time I have literally made a very small TBR pile, because I know that if I'm gonna pile up the TBR with a lot of books, I won't be able to fulfill and it would lead me to disappointment. So yes, introducing the first book of this October whatever is this one. If you're able to see, it's Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So now I have seen a lot of people who love this book, and I don't know why my cat is so fascinated with what I okay so where I was, yes. So yeah, the first book, which is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So I have seen a lot of people loving it, and I feel very sorry for me because I haven't read it yet. It features 4 sisters, Amy, Meg, Jo and Beth, and this book is set in the times of the Civil War, and their father is participating in the war. He's fighting in the war basically, and I don't know, this shows some sort of a Christmas scene. It opens, I think so, because the blurb says so, and I don't know much about it. So this is it. Then the second book is The Shining, the most awaited book of mine. I read it by Stephen King, and I didn't love it a lot, but I did love it like a little bit. It was good, but the ending pissed me. But if you ask me how it felt beautifully horrific, and I would recommend you, if you are someone who loves the journey more than the result, then you can definitely pick up it. So I'm gonna read The Shining by Stephen King himself, and I've seen a lot of people who tell that this is awesome, this is very spooky, and they love it, etc, etc. So I thought that October is said to be Spooktober because of Halloween, although I don't celebrate it, but it gave me a chance to start this book. So this is quite a thick boy, and I am a little bit afraid whether I'd be able to finish it, because Stephen King has a lot of details going on in his plots, which is sometimes irksome, but I will try my best to finish it. Then the third and the last book of this TBR pile is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. Now this is very short to my amazement, and I am loving it because I think I can finish it in a day, and it's just around 87 pages, which is like I can read it in a day. But being a classic, I think it's gonna be tricky, or I don't know, I like know nothing about it, and that's how I am. I like to jump into the books without knowing about anything, and then I want to feel the true sense of reading without even knowing what it is about, because then I can feel my emotions raw and without adulteration, if that makes sense. So yes, these are the 3 books which I've decided to read in this month of October, and it's currently 2:15 a.m. in the morning, and now I am trying to follow a very stringent routine wherein I will stop being a night owl. So I have set a limit, which is 3 a.m. I won't cross this limit. I would sleep at 3 a.m. no matter what. So I still have 45 minutes left to myself to do whatever I want. So I am gonna begin Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. As you know, my inclination towards classics is like huge, and I don't know where I'm getting such motivation to read classics, because I don't like slow books, and classics tend to be slow. But yes, nonetheless, we are gonna start this, and welcome to the vlog. Yeah, because I don't know, I'm loving vlogging, and yes, so I'm gonna start it, and hopefully I won't update you today. I will read the book, then I'll sleep over it, and then I'll tell you how I feel about it. It's also big though. It is around clear 400 pages. Now I don't know, I think I'm gonna finish it quickly because it depends on my mood. When I am too inclined in a book, I finish it quickly, and if I don't feel that inclination pushing me, I tend to DNF it. But I would try my best to read it, and yes, so without wasting any time, I'm gonna read it, and tomorrow morning, the first thing, I'm gonna update you on what I feel about this book. So yes, and let me know what are you reading in the comments below. Do tell me your TBR pile. Till then, bye. I'm gonna read the book. Hi guys, so welcome to the vlog again, and I read 112 pages of this book, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and I have some thoughts, and the thoughts so far are positive. Now this book opens up with the scene of Christmas, and these four girls, they are not so rich. They have a father who has gone down to fight for the country, and their mother works for them, and the girls themselves work, and it's quite, it's very motivating that how the girls are so grateful. I feel so good. The girls have such cute characters, especially one girl who's Beth. She's 13 years old, and she's really sweet, and she is very understanding. And then there's a tomboyish girl whose name is Jo, and she's all sort of manliness going on around her. She has a hard speech, and she uses sharp words, and she doesn't like being a girl, which is very funny and cute. And then there's Meg, who's the eldest, and she has a fancy for all the good and sumptuous things like good bonnets, good gowns, and she wanna live life of a rich young woman. But unfortunately, she doesn't have an easy life, and that's why she grumbles most of the time. And and then there's the smallest one, the youngest one, named Amy, who's very funny. Though she's the youngest, like she's younger than Beth, and Beth herself is 13, she's very young. She thinks of herself as a grown-up woman and acts like a grown-up woman, which is very, very funny at some points. So far there's so much development in their character, and I love how after grumbling for a while, all the kids fall into place, and they love their mother so much, and they support each other. And even though they do not have much resources, they are really happy in whatever they have, although they complain time to time of the inadequacies, but then at the end they are very grateful for whatever they have. Now in this book, after like third chapter, there is an introduction of another kid whose name is Theodore Lawrence, and the Lawrences are quite rich. They live in a mansion, and now at the point which I am at, the acquaintance between the Marches and the Lawrences has grown, and it's blooming into some serious relationships. And the Lawrences comprise of a kid along with his grandfather, and he's a lonely kid, and now the girls accompany him, etc., etc. So this book has a very beautiful air about it. it's very, it preaches solidarity, coordination, support, and how a family should be. And the book teaches a lot about family dynamic and how a family should be, and they are just a lovely family. I am in love with the book. I feel bad that I haven't read it soon enough. It's so good that being a classic, it didn't feel tough at all, because although it's meant for children, and it's very beautiful. The language is easy, and the writing style is very flowy, and sometimes it's humorous, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's emotional. So the variation in the writing style also helps the reader to get deeper into the book and the plot itself. And I'm in total love with the book, and now I'm gonna go and read some more of the book. So yeah, that's it for the update, and I'll meet you after I read some more of this pretty book, and till then, bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and guess what? I have finished this beautiful book called Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, and I couldn't have been happier, and I feel so bad that I haven't read it sooner, but I just love the book. I dog-eared a lot of pages, because this book, although it comes under the category of children's classic, but the sort of messages this book passes on are really serious, and I am in love with this book. So this book has its own perks. Now every sister, Meg, Beth, Jo, Amy, had their faults and drawbacks along with their specialities and their goodness. And out of all the sisters, Beth was my favorite, because she was such a sweetheart. Although she was like 13 years old in the book, but her thoughts were very much grown up, more grown up than her sisters Jo and Meg, and I just loved that girl so much. And there was one instant when something happened to Beth, and I was so scared. Like, I was really scared. My heart was pounding hard, and I wanted her to be all right. And when you say that when you read a book very closely, and when you are into it totally, you feel everything, and you feel the character's misery and happiness as your own. Same happened with me while I read this book. This is such a beautiful book. Now, as I already said, that this book is wholly set in Massachusetts, and this family, the March family, is not so wealthy. They come under the category of the poors, and the best thing is how they manage everything, how they manage to be happy in their poverty. And each sister works, and although they grumble most of the time, but then their mother, who is full of wisdom, my favorite character is Mrs. March. She's so full of wisdom that by something or the other, she teaches her daughters to be grateful for whatever they have, to find happiness in their life, as the life is, to enjoy it to the fullest. Now in this book, there were a lot of ups and downs, and the last 100 pages had downs mostly. And I love how the families stretched themselves through the bad times and then again came to the good times together, and how they never lose their wits and how they always use their wisdom to tackle all the problems. This is such a beautiful book. It teaches you to be grateful in your surroundings. It teaches you to have coordination between your family members and how to be supportive to your family members. And my hair looked terrible, okay. So yeah, it teaches you how to be, how to love each other wholly, how to not be selfish, and how to thank God. Now the best part of classics is that every classic for that matter, teaches you a lot of discipline. And one thing that I loved most about the classics is the discipline which we have lacked with the advent of technology. I think humans have lost the touch of discipline, which is very sad. I don't compare books, but if you compare classics with today's novels, that sort of discipline is almost absent, and that's the only reason why I've come to love classics a lot. This book teaches you of love, anxiety, understanding, togetherness. Like, it teaches you a lot of stuff, and I know I'm not explaining it properly because I am falling short of words, because this is such a beautiful book and I need to gather my thoughts, because I didn't mean to finish it today, but some monster was inside me and it pushed me, gave me propulsion to finish this book. I read around 200 pages today, which is very good, and I need to pat my back for that. Okay, so yes, another thing is that this is the only book in which not a single character was abominable. All the characters in their places were nice, and all the characters had something or the other to teach you. From Meg, we see how tender you should be towards your younger beings, younger siblings. From Jo, you learn how to accept your mistakes and work on them, because she has been a girl of temper just like me, and she tries hard to control her temper, and she tries hard to please her mother. That's one best thing. Then Beth. Now Beth was a flawless character because she had no flaws. She was very timid, shy, and very understanding little girl, much more understanding than her sisters. And then there was Amy, the youngest. Although she had a lot of grumbles in life, she had a grumble about her nose because she thought it's flat and it's not pointy enough, and she has a lot of problems of her own, as the kids have, and she also learns to stop grumbling by the end of the book. And all the girls learn something which is very valuable to them in the story or the drama, and to us as well. So now, these are all the thoughts. Somebody is honking and I'm really pissed off, because whenever I make a video I don't like people honking, but here's a window and I can't help it, people are shouting, so pardon me. Okay, so these are all the thoughts, and I will definitely write a very detailed review of this book on my Instagram. So if you do not follow me, just go down in the description and check my Instagram out, and if you like it, then please leave a follow. And yes, after I read this book, I did a little research, because I love doing research about books and other topics. So I found out that this drama has a lot of a lot of sequels to it. Now the next one is Good Wives, which shows that all the girls are grown up. Then after that it's, I think, Little Men, and then it's Jo's Boys. Now I did a lot of research on Amazon because I love this drama so much that I want to purchase all the parts of this series, Little Women series, and I'm definitely going to read it, and you also will be informed if I do read. And yes, if you are of my clan who is late and has not yet read the book, I highly recommend it, because it's a very light read and it's very good. You will take back a lot from this book, and you will remember it forever, because this is such a sweet book with so little cute characters, and characters like Mrs. March and Mr. Lawrence. Everything is so perfect about this book. Now I need to stop blabbering and let you think and decide whether you would read this book or not. So yes, that's all for the video, and thank you so much for watching the vlog, because I am loving this process of vlog making, and I do not want to seem very excited, but I am, because I love vlog making. And it's sad that we have come to the end of this vlog, but do not worry, I'm gonna bring a lot of vlogs in the future, hopefully. Yeah, and so yes, we've come to the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching. Leave your feedbacks in the comments, like and share the video, and if possible, please do leave a subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. And now I'm taking leave, and bye.